Hi guys, thanks for watching Mom Talks Wrestling. I'm Mom. This week we're only going to discuss Raw and Total Divas because I have a teething baby, so it's really hard to do anything. Okay, so Raw. I kind of feel like this week was like a placeholder for SummerSlam, right? I mean, the goofy John Cena thing, the Divas Division, nothing really progressed with that storyline. It's just like girls don't like each other. So this week, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and Orton wrestled each other, but I liked watching Cesaro and Kevin Owens wrestle because it had a real indie feel to it. I just really enjoy watching those two guys like wrestle around together. That sounds weird. I mentioned in one of my episodes that I liked watching Stardust and Neville wrestle because I like the comic book feud. And this week I really like seeing Steven, that's his name. I almost said Seth. I like seeing Steven, the Green Arrow, come onto the show. I always like when celebrities come on if they're willing to do something. I don't like the ones like Entourage just come out there and try to talk and they can't do it. That's really sad to see. But the fact that he was willing to get in the ring and that he's going to be tagging with Neville at SummerSlam, I'm really excited to watch. I don't know how Wade Barrett really fits into this feud. Like, but whatever. It can work. I would rather see someone like Adam Rose. Adam Rose is a big, goofy weirdo. He belongs in that comic book world. Along with Bailey. They all belong together. And Bo Dallas. He's the mayor. Because he encourages everyone and promotes good things. Like clean air. That's what I would imagine him doing if he was like the mayor of Jokertown in WWE Universe. He would say, we can do it. All you have to do is believe. I love Bo Dallas. I love the Divas Revolution, especially since the NXT talent came up because they are awesome. But I'm kind of bummed to see that their storylines haven't really progressed. I'm hoping for something more. I feel like each week it kind of turns into the same thing. Like, they wrestle, and then, I don't know. The way it always ends, it's just like nothing ever progresses. You know what I mean? They just don't like each other. And that's fine. They don't have to like each other, but I want more, right? Like, does anyone else want more? Like, you're giving Divas a chance by allowing them to wrestle more, but I want more story and I want more, like, I want them to wrestle for something more. So give me a tag team title, Divas Tag Team Title. Well, it's hard to care about a match when there's no storyline whatsoever. But I feel like whenever we watched the... Okay, so when we watched New Japan, I knew nothing about these storylines, but I liked watching those guys wrestle because I loved like the way the crowd responded to them and like how good they were. Like that I could get down because I feel like I'm watching more of a sport instead of like sports entertainment. So I don't care. Okay, so Total Divas. I really like Trinity. I like that she takes herself seriously and her job seriously and that she knows that she's a role model. I feel like she's very mature and level-headed. And so her turning heel, I can see that can be hard for her because I feel like genuinely she's a really good person. So I like seeing that it was hard for her to do. Whereas I feel like Nikki, it's easy for her to be a heel because she kind of looks like she's probably like, you know, sassy in real life. Does that make sense? I don't want to sound mean. Natty. Natty used to be my favorite. Okay, like, my husband used to say, you want to be a Nikki, but really you're a Natty. And you know what? I liked it because she seemed like such a rule follower. And while she is a rule follower and kind of like a stick in the mud, I'm shocked at how much she lies. I don't like it. I don't like who she's turned into as seasons have progressed. It kind of makes me sad. Like, and I feel bad for TJ. Natty just seems too old to be acting the way that she does, especially in her marriage. TJ should be first. She should consult him on everything, especially when it comes to her sister moving in, right? Or the 20 cats she had, or, you know. I just don't like who she's turning into. It makes me sad. Because I really thought she was this great, you know, WWE veteran who knew that she was a role model and who took pride in not only her work, but who she was as a person and in her relationships. And then I can see that she's caring and loving, especially towards her mom and dad, but I feel like she doesn't treat her husband the same way. And I just don't know if it's part of the storyline or if it's real. Reality TV. So is anyone else shocked to see Ryback come back? I wasn't that excited. I used to get really excited when he'd come out and I'd say, feed me more, but not this time. He's kind of let me down. I don't think WWE has used him the way that they probably should. And so now he's kind of like Jack Swagger to me. Dead to me. His character's dead to me. I just want the IC title to mean something, and him having it means nothing. And The Miz talking about it doesn't really mean anything to me either. Like, I need someone who... I need John Cena to make it mean something. Like, if Randy Orton, because I feel like Randy Orton isn't being positioned the way that I think he should be. I feel like they kind of missed that boat last year. You know, if he could fight for the title, I think he'd be great having it because he's like such a jerk. Then I think it would mean something again. Okay, so overall I feel like everything's kind of at a standstill until SummerSlam happens. There's no progression. There's not... I mean, matches are good, but, you know, if the storylines aren't progressing, then it's just kind of like, this is fun to watch, I guess. So I'm really excited for SummerSlam. Can't wait. Love Brock Lesnar. And I better have all my peeps over to watch. We're gonna make, like, wrestling-themed food. Like Dolph Pigglers. I live tweet. My hashtag is MomTalksWrestling. My Twitter handle is @432ELC. Or I have to add the @ My Tumblr is MomTalksWrestling. And subscribe to my channel. I won't let you down. Oh yeah. Comment, like, or dislike. And engage. Let's talk about wrestling. I want to talk about it all the time. I love wrestling. And do you want a Mom Talks Wrestling shirt? Because I still want to get one made. It would be like American Apparel type quality. And I think I'd make it gray. No more black wrestling tees because I have dogs. And that's all WWE sells. It makes me sad.